go ahead and get this kicked off. So, I am Steel Walrus, you are awesome, and today we are kicking off our Zero to Hero run with EVE Online. Equinox is out, and so I figured this is an appropriate time to indulge yet again in a game with which I have an abusive relationship, EVE Online. Not really sure what I want to do with this character, probably something that is streamy. So combat stuff, exploration, that kind of thing. Probably not mining and industrial, but you know, if we have some spare skill points to chuck around at some point, maybe we'll get into that. Like some gas hunting or something. Anyhow, give me 2 seconds. Let's go ahead and kick this off. The new character. This is a Zero to Hero run. I already know I want to do Caldari, because Caldari is goated. I know kind of the build I want to go with. Also, I'll probably be pushing my cough button a lot because sinuses are sinusing. So, with the Caldari, you've got really nice exploration frigate. You've got the Raven, which is one of my favorite ships. We'll probably go missiles. I have gun build ships. But we'll see for sure. I know the Caldari are real big in missiles. They're real big on railguns. They're also very, very big on missiles. So there is that. They do like their shields, and we've got the Caldari here. They're just my favorite. I like them. We'll probably go Dedis, I think. But do we want... I don't know, let's see what we can pull off with a female character. Literally all the filler. Let's see. Ape. Actually surprised there's not. I would appreciate it if they'd step up their customization tools a little bit. Like, I know our characters aren't a huge part of EVE Online, like functionally, I guess, but at the same time, like they kind of are. Right, like they're our persona in the world. So having a slightly more, I guess, curated look would be nice. Yeah, it's a little... Okay, that's a good start. I don't want to tarry too long on this, but... Oh, that's bright. What do we think? Kind of like that. Oh. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go with eyes. Yeah, I like her. There. Yeah, good. What do y'all think? By y'all, I mean literally anyone out there in the ether. So that, maybe some... Okay, yeah. There's a good start. Because this is the internet. And I think... you know, give her a little workout there. And feet. Can't even see them. We want glasses. We don't want glasses. Body mods. What do we got? Tattoos. Yes. No. Piercings. Hold on. Is it really either or? Okay, there we go. Give her a little bit of edge, and we're good. Next. Go State War Academy, because that's where we're headed. Okay, customization. Randomize. I like to go until I find something I want, right? Like it looks like something we can work with, and then I kind of alter it from there. Oh. It really doesn't like that I've randomized so many times. Excuse me. There. We ball. Because I've played the game. I've been playing the game since Apocrypha? Possibly a little earlier? I'd have to look. So, I think I could do without the tutorial. I think. I have no skills in trading. This is unacceptable. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and start with our skills. Well, that's... Do I have the money for that? No, I don't. Awesome. Just gonna go to the skill catalog then and start on this. Actually. Because it's like, okay. Like, I've played this game before. I'm super good at it. No. Agents missions, career agents. Let's go over to the good old Rontatarimo. That's a name that I have heard so many times.
Warp drive active.
Okay, got a couple of viewers in here. Howdy, folks. Hope y'all are doing well. I like it. Good time.
Warp drive active.
I guess acknowledging that someone is in the stream is a good way to get everyone to leave at the same time, so that's fun. Bye. Hold on. Transform. Flip. I'm going to put this over here. We're going to flip this back. Y'all won't be able to see what I'm doing for a couple of minutes, but just trust me, it's going to be great. Transition. There! Alright. Now everybody's on the right side.
Warp drive active.
Because nothing comes up over here. Alright,
drive
we're
active.
about at our location, finally.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Let's do a little, unboxing real quick. Apparently we have a bunch of stuff, so... Okay, and we've got a booster thing. I still don't really understand what all that's about. Okay. I could sell this. So it's honestly kinda cool. Yeah, I'll figure out how to do all that, I'm sure. Okay, we're going to inject. 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 Glittering dream skin, that sounds fun. Can we preview it? Like, in all honesty, probably never going to fly an Ishtar. Let's have a look. Let's see what... Remind myself what an Ishtar is real quick. I'm 80% sure it's an Amar ship. Ah, it is. The heavy cruiser. And it's Galente by the look of it. Okay. So that would look pretty cool with the skin on it. Interesting. Now that is something we have. If we do go down the guns route, we'd be able to fly either Galente or Caldari ships pretty effectively. We could send that over to one of my indie characters. Oh! Well, you know, sometimes you just got to have the line crack. And the cell heroin. You know? Because sometimes spreadsheets are fun. You know me. Like, I like to do spreadsheets. Just ask your mom. I'm great with spreadsheets. Oh. Okay. Obviously, there's not enough oxygen getting to my fucking brain this morning. afternoon, whatever time it is. I think it's evening now. Yeah, let's go with Enforcer. Like the old Ranta Tarmo.
Warp drive active.
But see, no stupid, you could come and taste the biscuit as well. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. But you could spend more time. And this way you could have fun hating yourself. Well, let's see. Once we get down here, fall off range is... Ah, yes. The old shoot 'em through the asteroid method. A game that calculates lateral velocity, but doesn't calculate for big-ass asteroids between yourself and your target. Yeah, I will say, I don't really consider Eve stressful for the most part, but if you want to be competitive with it, it can be. Especially if you're like getting into high level like work versus like player versus player type stuff, or you're you know, dealing with the politics and stuff. But honestly, if you're just getting in and playing, like running missions and stuff, it's honestly pretty chill. I will say that can get a little repetitive. Now, it is... I don't know what you're watching. I am probably... It looks kind of like a slideshow on YouTube, or on the preview I've got going here. But anyhow, no, it's not that bad. You're probably watching a very small ship orbiting another very small ship in what can only be characterized as a handicap type. Of the mentally handicapped variety. Oh, was it that far back? Yeah, again, I guess you're about 2 or 3 minutes behind me. So yeah, this game calculates things like angular velocity, relative size, relative speed, like all of these things, and doesn't calculate there's a big rock between the two of you. Which, don't get me wrong, like, the destructive forces of these weapons is probably enough to just vaporize most asteroids. Like, it's one of those games where everything's power level is astonishing.
Warp drive active.
But, yeah, for whatever reason, just like, yeah, you can shoot through that asteroid, that's fine. Whatever, it's cool. Do you, bro? But no, it can be really, really relaxing. A lot of the time just to run missions and stuff. And speaking of, I'm going to swap over. With proper EVE Online soundtrack, because the dynamic soundtrack is cool, but this tickles my autism, because I stayed up for like 3 days.
Docking permission requested. Docking request
16,
accepted.
maybe 15 or 16. When I first found it, you could get like a 7 or 14 day subscription for free. So there wasn't alpha and omega clones or anything like that. It was you got a free trial, just like any other game. And so I was like, well, I got to make the most of this because I don't have my own fucking money. So I stayed up for several days playing EVE Online. I mean, good old standard John O'Connell hyperfixation. Which O'Connell's not my real name, it's the best alive. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, be sure to pop onto that like button at some point too. Hashtag like and subscribe. I don't care. Not your dad. But let's go. You know what? I wish I could hyperfixate on what the fuck is happening here. Are they boosting one another? These are really cool ships, by the way. And yeah, this is... What's happening right now is these characters are cool. I guarantee you that. And, so what they've done is if I had to guess what's going on, is they're hitting one another with webs and things and things like that. Which is pretty cool. But I love EVE Online because there's so many different ways to play it. There's so many different ways to it, as it were. And so many different ways to play within those different career paths, right? Like, so for example, you could play like they do and be like kind of a caster, quote unquote. Oh, nice. Are any of them like murder dungeons, like the other houses? Because you should just like out of the Ascension procedure do that. Oh, scratch. I'm thinking too, if I get into it's Drake, I think it's called. It's a battle cruiser. I can roll missile launchers. And these missile launchers are really dope, but also Drake's really good for
Warp drive active.
Also, how do y'all like the walrus? Is that fun? Because I'd like to get like a PNG tuber thing where he kind of like changes over time, but right now I've just got him kind of hanging out, chilling in the corner, being a walrus. Because that's a fun time.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alrighty. We're home. Go ahead and complete our mission. Okay, we're going to get another thing. Now, I think what it wants us to do is to strip the fitting off of our ibis. Go here, ship hanger. Oh, they did. Where is it? Stripping. Pull all this into our item hanger. They're going to assemble the ship. We're going to board the ship. Go here. Here. Performance is performing. Oh yeah. Yes, it is a gun ship. Go ahead and check that out. Commercial stabilizer will be fine. There's a kitchen sink fit if I ever saw one. But it's my kitchen sink fit, and that's what makes it special. Get on the gun. Come on. That's a good lad. Alright. I need to claim all these rewards.
Warp drive active.
As soon as I can, though, I want to get a tracker unit, mobile tracker unit, so I can set that down and start pulling in the salvage. Oh, is that it? Oh, I'm still going to get the bounties off these guys, because, yeah. Probably not that guy, though. He's in the destroyer, and I'm in a kitchen sink pit.
Warp drive active.
Like, yeah, I could probably do it if I had built my load around it.
Docking permission requested.
So we are going to need capacitor stuff, which is
Docking request accepted.
Here. And already pretty well off. Go ahead and set those up. Another classic mission coming my way. Excellent, excellent. Good times. Love it. Love to see it. Good day.
Warp drive active.
This lone Stargate here.
Warp drive
Go
active.
elsewhere. Go elsewhere very quickly.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, we just made our first million. We're rich. Except that we're not.
Warp drive active.
I think it would be really cool if you actually had the opportunity to make a decision to play for the Pirates. I mean, technically you do. You could be like, yeah, that sounds good, and just go in an all set. EVE Online lets you do that, but it isn't really clear.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta close that out. Hey! Okay, now we gotta destroy Tomer's outpost. Checking the messages. Out of their way to message me and tell me they are not interested in the product that I sell. Okay. I didn't ask. Oh gosh, people are fucking stupid. Anything in my loadouts in the company? Not really. Okay. Clean that. It's just telling me about my Plex that I have, which is cool. But I got other stuff to focus on.
Warp drive active.
Kerfuffle. Good thing I like kerfuffles. To be fighting these people, or are they just going through the gate? Can't really tell. That said, the walrus craves blood, so blood it is. I turned on my shield boosters, but they... Why? Well, look, that's going to be full of stuff. Let's go. Nope, just metal scraps.
Skill training completed. Warp drive active.
Right. Now we need to turn on shield partners. bounce. I can have it on. What?
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Warp drive active.
Okay, maybe I... How's that? Cool, because I don't want the game totally overriding my voice. That would be unfortunate. That's a good question. I don't know if we'll need pilots for Saturday. Die, pirates, come!
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disabled.
What happens when we don't pay attention?
Skill training completed.
Do I have that kind of money? No. We'll just... Maybe I should pay attention to where I'm going. Just a thought. Was my internet shit? It's okay.
Drive active. Docking permission requested.
Appreciate the like, by the way. Thank you, whoever did that, you
Request
wonderful saint.
accepted.
Definitely helps out. Helps me feel like I'm doing something worth doing. Of course, I'm having fun, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I really do appreciate it. Oh, let's see. Ooh, overdrive injectors. Nice. Oh, we getting speedy up in this biznatch. That was cringe, I apologize. But if you can't be cringe on main, then what's the point of being cringe at all? Let's see. Dock. I'm trying to decide if I want to do other career agents too while I'm here. I don't like the PvP career agent because honestly, it's just abusive. Like it's just like, haha, you're gonna die, which is part of PvP. I mean, I will say, like, EVE Online is a game where you have to accept that death is a learning experience. It's part of the game, and if you're not dying occasionally, you're probably not pushing your limits. However, that's something you should come across organically. It's like that, that's one of the reasons I love Battlestar Galactica. It makes you think about things. Just side note here, there was an episode where they're fighting this raider, and Cylons... Okay, so Battlestar Galactica, right? Battlestar Galactica, the Cylons are like these sentient machines, and they respawn. Here you have large collidable structure. Hotel Kim. Anyhow, they effectively respawn, right? So for them, and one of the Cylons that's been captured explains that. She's like, listen, every time one of these things dies, even the raiders, the fighter pilots basically that are also themselves fighters, die. That's a learning experience. And of course she goes on, she like, think of all the rage and pain and torment this person, like this raider has experienced over time at the hands of colonials. And that's pretty wild to think of, but yeah, for them, that's something that they'd have to deal with. Like, anytime they felt pain, it's been because it's been inflicted by their enemy. And, you know, death is probably a pretty uncomfortable experience. If I had to guess. Oh, I don't think we're supposed to fight these guys. I'm going to, because we can win. And we'll make a couple thousand ISK. Anyhow, but I always thought that was fascinating. It actually changed how I played EVE Online, because I was like, wait, yeah, that's a good point. So I started doing, you know, sillier stuff. Like, I'd go out and I'd do, you know, wormhole diving and get into factional warfare. And I never really did that. I was a industrial pilot. And I enjoy mining. I actually really enjoy mining. I enjoy station trading. But I honestly enjoy the risk of exploration and combat more. Oh. Because sometimes you'll make a silly mistake that's not like, I'm going to die because of this. You'll make a silly mistake that's like, well, I'm going to have to just keep exploring until I run out of exploration juice. And exploration juice is infinite resources, so you just keep on going until you find your way out of the wormholes. Which I love doing. Like, I actually like doing a full-on infinite wormhole dive. Of course, the problem with that is the money you get out of wormholes is from selling things, unless you're doing like bounties, right? Unless you can score some bounties in there. So you have to eventually find your way out, but that adds to the risk. That adds to the you know, the balance of it. Is you have you have to make sure that you know how to get in and get out. You have to make sure that you are, you know, that's kind of like the gambler, right? You got to know when to fold them, right? You got to know when to keep going, and you got to know when to stop. And I mean, it's really anything with you. That's especially the case with exploration, I feel like. Because you can get to a point where you're like, wow, I've got 1 billion ISK worth of stuff in my hold because I've been at this for a day. I want to keep going because it's been going great. And then you'll accidentally jump in and forget to check D-scan, or you'll forget to cloak up, or any number of other silly little things that you have to do if you want to survive for any amount of time. And you'll get blapped. Okay, didn't get anything new out of that. That's fine. Oh, you know, we could do Bloodstained Stars. That's a really good mission chain, and I haven't done it in a long time. I'd like to get up to where I'm doing probably level 1 or level 2 missions, though. I mean, I'm already doing level 1 missions, right? These are level like 0. But like, get to where I have some skill points under my belt. Because you can kind of screw yourself if you're not careful. EVE Online is one of those games where you could never reset yourself to less than 0, but you can reset yourself to 0. Pretty hard. Not in terms of skill points. Thank goodness that's not really a thing anymore. It used to be. Used to, if you died and you didn't have the right type of clone, which that's a whole other thing, whole other discussion. If you didn't have the right type of clone that would actually retain all of your skill points, you would lose skill points. You could lose days, or like you could lose a few minutes. You could lose like days or weeks or hours worth of skill points just because you jumped into the wrong system at the wrong time. or because you forgot to pop your, Healy goat or whatever at the right time. Any number of little mistakes could result in catastrophic losses. And it's still like that. It's one of the things I really like about Eve, is you can still lose a lot, and you can still really get kicked back down to nothing, or about nothing. With just the wrong button click. There he goes. I don't even know. I think that's a Firehawk or something like that. Ship tree. It's a Caldari Navy exclusive ship. No, it's not a hookbill. That's weird. Oh, so now hookbill would be a cool ship to get into. Maybe that's one of the first ships we can lean into. What was I talking about? Fucking, you can really screw yourself over. It's become a lot more merciful, but I don't think it's really as cushy as some people paint that change up to be. And I'll admit, I was one of them when they got rid of the clones years ago. When they got rid of the clone mechanics the way they were, because you had like alpha, beta, gamma, delta, or alpha, beta, delta, gamma, epsilon, all the way to, they're like 9, I think, levels of clone. I was like, that's crappy, because it was part of their shift to a free-to-play, pay-to-enjoy kind of game. And that is what it is. Like, that is the way gaming goes now. You talk to a lot of game devs, and they'll tell you that, like, the way they make money is no longer from subscriptions, it's from people spending money on microtransactions and stuff like that. And so that's probably why Eve is still alive today. But it was just this big dynamic, or what's the word? Tectonic shift in the way things worked, and that was it was kind of weird. But they also started changing up some other things, like how boosts work, and don't get me wrong, I like it now. I think it actually works now. But at the time, it was like, crap, here's a whole new set of skills and a whole big freaking, arsenal of goodies that I've got to start maintaining again. Like, yeah, come on, you guys. Don't screw me like this. Don't make my life harder than it already is. Because at the time I was running an industrial port, so there was already a lot of logistics I had to handle. But it worked out for the better, I think. Yeah, what ship is this? I bet you it's a Garista's exclusive. Also kind of curious, like, what people prefer. Do we prefer to, like, see zoomed out and, like just the broad, like, picture of everything? Do we like being close in and watching the ship fly? Like, I don't know what people like when they're watching EVE Online. I know that I actually typically don't. I don't really care about what's being zoomed in on. I care more about just the content of the game. Like, am I learning anything in this? Am I hearing anything interesting? Because I like talking about Eve. Oh, yeah, sweet. Cheese break. The girl I've been talking to really likes cheese, so perhaps a cheese break. Girl, she's a woman. We're in our 30s. We're grown-ass adults. But, you know, whatever. Still a girl. Yeah, sure. Alright, reload all. I am gonna go get the cargo off of this invader. No tungsten, that's depresso. These aren't gonna have anything. I'm gonna just go home.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alrighty, let's finish this up here. Oh, and here it comes. This is the last mission. But I already have one. This is not what I meant to press. This is what I meant to press. Ugh. Oh wow, we have to drive for this one. Good old Iskies.
Warp drive active.
You gotta take riskies for the iskies, my guy.
Warp drive active.
Oh, that. I ain't fucking with that.
Active.
I don't think I have to, but. Oh.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Skiddly-doo-bop. Let's see. What would it take to get into a hook bill anyway? Like, let's have a look. Ooh, money. Ah, where? What? Oh, that's what that is. It's a condor. Okay. Interesting. These are... I can explain the difference between these two, and the Kestrel is better. I think. Well, I say that. The Condor is very specialized. The Condor is focused on what's going on with the enemy ship. The Kestrel is focused on what's going on with its own ship. Being said. Oh, no you don't. I saw it was like 9 million. That's not bad. You know, I'm not gonna take that out for like PvP, but that could be fun elsewhere. That said, for right now,
Warp drive active.
what is it? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Leave me alone! Okay, I gotta pause for a second.
Warp drive active.
Alright, I am back. Let's go ahead and warp to site, finish off the last mission in this sequence. I may take a break after this, get some supper, then come back afterwards. We'll see.
Skill training completed.
Let me out. Maybe I'm just absent-minded. My dad occasionally sends me pictures of his cats,
Warp drive active.
and I appreciate it greatly because I like looking at kitties. And who doesn't like looking at kitties? So that's man, I'm thirsty as shit. Well, I've only had like half a glass of water today, so that would do it. I should probably handle that once I get done here. Like, I haven't had much water, and I had a bunch of sugar because I had a Coke. I don't drink regular Coke, ever. Like, maybe once or twice a month.
Warp drive active.
And that's like sugar and corn syrup. And I had a pretty salty lunch, so... I should probably hydrate. Okay, cool. And another gate. So cool. Get a look at this area. That's pretty cool. All right, next gate.
Warp drive active.
And a reload. All. I think one of the problems with level 0 missions is there's very rarely much any loot. Okay, 40K is not bad. Picked up the hiccups there for a second. That was spicy. Ah. Oh, and then Tamar is going to get yoted. A mighty nice pod you got there, buddy. It'd be a shame if somebody blew it out of the fucking universe. I've noticed that depending on where you do PvP, like obviously it's PvE, but depending on where you do PvE, there seems to be different etiquette on pods. Like, if it's out in nullsec, you just blow their fucking pod up. Like, whatever. If it's faction warfare, you let them go. Now, I don't know how that changes once you get to, like, alliance combat, like the big sovereignty wars, because I've never done that. But that seems to be how things are kind of ordered, which I like. I like that there's chivalry with them. Oh, I am out of, I guess it's what, antimatter? Yeah, antimatter. Of course, we're going to switch for the superior ammunition type, tungsten. Tungsten, because we absolutely adore the tungsten cube. We desire to understand its desire to be one with the ground. And tungsten actually is pretty good ammunition because I believe it extends your maximum effective range a little bit. So it's actually something you want to mess with a little bit if you are a railgun player. If you're a blaster player, you probably want something that's going to be more DPS, as far as I understand. Which Caldari can go either way. I feel like Galente are supposed to be blasters. But Caldari ships don't really have any specific boosts one way or the other. Though I know blasters are typically Galente and railguns are typically Caldari. Yeah, maybe we can look at that here in a second. See what's going on. Let's go ahead and get these loaded or finished up. Figure out kind of what we're doing. I think I want to do Bloodstained Stars. Like, I want to start on that tonight, but I'm not sure. Because it's a really long epic arc. It's a really cool epic arc. And those scare me every time I see them. These Autothesian Lancers. Because I know that they're basically just manatees. But they're mean. Mean manatees. Because they're red.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alrighty. Well, let's have a look. Agency. Interesting. That's a long ways off. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and scooch on off, and let's first, before we do that, let's make sure we have ammunition for our guns. Advanced. Medium, nope. Small, we want tungsten, yes. Increased optimal range versus antimatter, which I believe is more or less just vanilla. Okay, that's reduced optimal range. I want give a range. Reduced capacitor need versus tungsten, which is tungsten is just better. We're going to be going through Jita? No. We're going to set destination for Jita though, and then we're going to go, and we're going to add a waypoint. Okay, that added a lot, but that's okay. Item hanger wise, let's inject. This is a bit of a risky move, but we're gonna take all of our stuff to Jita 4-4. That's going to be my home station for a while, because it's Jita.
Warp drive active.
Like, my luck, I'm going to get blapped with all of this. But, it's more common if you're going out of a station and into a station.
Drive active.
I really am trying to decide if I want to go with missiles or railguns, because I like railguns. I like the railgun ships, but I really love, like, missiles. That's how I played the game back in the day.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so last jump.
Warp drive active.
Because the Cormorant is one of my favorite ships, but I love the Corax too. If I want to use Navy issue ships, I pretty much always have to go with missiles until I get up to the Ferex, which is fine. Now, I believe the...
Drive active.
What's the word here? If I look at Mordu's stuff, they use missiles still. Guristas are... No, more... No, that's... Wrong faction. I mean, the Garmer's a cool ship.
Docking
It's
permission
very
requested.
expensive ship, but it's a very cool ship.
Docking request accepted.
Not something I'd want to use in PvP, though. Like, that's... that is an extremely expensive ship. Oh, let's see. I don't remember how to do that. Okay, I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Alright, I am back. Go ahead and, I didn't buy anything, did I? No, that would be... So I can sit here and I can bellyache over what... Like what skills I want to have.
Skill training completed.
Forgot about that. Skill catalog. Missiles. Line inject. Confirm.
Skill training completed.
Let's go ahead with electronic sys engineering. Electronic systems, let's go with propulsion jamming. Fields. And then social. Oh yeah, absolutely not. Distribution, criminal, mining, nah. Spaceship command. Solari destroyer. I think we're going to try and get into a hookbill.
Skill training completed.
Okay, cool. So we've put all our skill points in. Everything's good there. We are now much better set up. We don't have the money. I'm going to go ahead and grab some tungsten. $4,000 rounds of it. Calls our home station, so anytime we get any goodies that aren't just like our stuff, it'll be right there for us. Thanks, is that Chauvin? That's how I pronounce it. I appreciate that. I hyper fixated on Canva last night, and I'm like, I wonder if I can do that. Trying to remember how to like edit my character, like add stuff to my character's person. And I think it has something to do with... I'll figure it out eventually. I don't need to focus on it too much. Now it's time to make our way to Perimeter. Or, Arnon. So we can start Bloodstained Stars. I'll probably call it after that, but we'll see. But it'll be nice to have somebody to talk to while I'm playing. So if you want to stick around, I appreciate it. I haven't done Bloodstained Stars in like 10, 15 years. Basically since since I started playing. And that's been a long time ago. Also, I do like how people are coming in as I start a big chain of jumps. But I'll take it. Okay, how... Could you write it phonetically for me then? Because... Yeah, because I'm a goofball. I don't even know how to pronounce my own name.
Warp drive active.
Oh, Chevy! That's who that is. I always know it's Chevy because you call me Dad. He's a good son. Pull up my phone here.
Warp drive active.
Oh, Shavan? Like Shavan? Shashaw? It's B.I. I got new stuff I can fly, which is always exciting. Yeah, I think once I get the money too, I'm gonna switch over into missile ships. Because they're very cool.
Warp drive active.
Oh, I need to do that. I need to set up a referral link for people. Like, not that I expect people to want to... Well, I'd hope people would see this and be like, yeah, I want to play Eve. That looks dope. But at the same time... Like, yeah, maybe it'll work. This is a neat game. Very niche, but it's also very fun. Great way to relax. As long as you don't make some like serious mistakes, it's generally pretty fun to just relax on it.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, because now our fall off range is 13. And our optimal range is 9.6. Problem is, I'll need to get a longer range stasis web if I want to use that. Which perhaps we can look at that while we're in flight here. Ammunition and charges. We want to go down to ship equipment, electronic warfare, stasis webs. Attributes, optimal range. Federation Navy. Oh, it goes up to 14. But Greg Gorest is 13. Okay, so we probably need a factional one. All hail the Walrus. Yes. Glory to me.
Warp drive active.
I do need to figure out what I want to do for supper. Kind of been in the mood for hibachi, but I feel like I've eaten that a lot lately. Yes, glory to the tungsten cube. Like for tungsten, subscribe for cube. Wait. I could probably make a shirt out of that. That would be funny. We do need a tungsten cube shirt.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I should probably sleep at some point. I did not sleep last night. I took a little bit of a nap from, you know, like early afternoon, but I didn't really sleep last night. So, it's a good time. Definitely don't feel like I'm dying.
Warp drive active.
A discount on a shirt with your face on it. Mayhaps. You buy it within the first 2 days, you do. But that's a little bit because of the way the store works. Alright, what do we got?
Drive active.
The money. See what our... Where is it? Agency. Career program. There it is. Okay, so I can do these.
Warp drive active.
Okay. The first product, yeah. Get him the one that hasn't been cried on by a Chinese child laborer. Or maybe the one that's been cried on extra, I'm not sure. Really depends on Chevy's vibe. which is unknowable.
Warp drive active.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, I feel like I should have expected that. Nothing like child labor tears.
Warp drive active.
That said, the children do yearn for the shops. Or is it the mines? It's the mine. What else is it saying I can fly now? Ah, yes. Satan's butt plug. Doesn't have a flared base though, so that could get a little squonky. Like, yeah, hey, we need a new ship. Let's outsource the design to fucking Bad Dragon. Yearn for the mine.
Warp drive active.
If I remember correctly, though, Bloodstained Stars was probably how I got my first cruiser, and it was a Cormorant. I had no idea what I was doing. I think I fitted it with guns. For no reason. But back then, I don't think the ships were that specifically, like,
Docking
loaded.
permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alrighty. Why is it still lit up? I don't understand that. We'll see what this does. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, fun. Cool. Dark Abyss. Good heavens, Danielle. Oh, that is definitely the sun. That's a fair point. It is indeed. North? No, part water. Okay. I hope everybody finds someone who can match their weird. I think I just... buy more. Huntington. There's a Kestrel. There's a Merlin. Wait, that costs Aura? Or Plex? Absolutely not. I am not spending real money on that. No. Absolutely not. I wonder if I can find one like it. Also, that was basically already what the ship has on it. Like, wow! I really like that color pattern. I'm going to make that color pattern and then pay real money for it. Let's see. Skins. I don't want to see what this looks like. That's for a heron, though. Actually, I do kind of know what it looks like. Alright. Agents. Let's see what we got. A beacon beckons. I ask for help and they send me a capsuleer. You are a capsuleer, aren't you? An important pilot who subverts the rules of life and death, who shapes the fate of empires. You will have to excuse my skepticism. I work with a humanitarian organization, Sisters of Eve. I've seen your kind haste the deaths of millions every day. You expect me to believe that you are different? To prove yourself, your actions will have to do the talking. We've just received distress call from a ship called the Damsel, and you're the closest aid available right now. Get out there and save some lives. Prove to me you're not just another murderous liar with a god complex. Oh, unfortunate, because that's exactly what I am. With all the power at your disposal, you certainly could be a force for good. And one thing is for certain, good is in dire need of allies these days. Alright, so we're going to go to Monarch. Just 2 jumps away for 100 grand. 0.8 system though, so we should be able to knock it out without too much trouble. And as is tradition, if you're enjoying this, go ahead and hit the like, and if you want to see more of it, make sure you see more of it. Go ahead and subscribe, and hit the bell, and all the other crap. And yeah. Let's go ahead and kick this off. We're probably just going to do this mission, and then I think I'm going to take a break for supper. I may run out and grab something and come back just a little faster. But we'll see. Does this have any... I don't think it does, no. Doesn't have drone bays. That is unfortunate. Also, chat, don't let me forget to pick up a mobile tractor unit at some point in the near future. As we get into missions where there are more things dropping loot and such, I definitely want to make sure I get that. Because a mobile tractor unit can take you from making, like, oh, you know, 100,000 ISK or whatever in bounties, something generally closer to like 20,000 ISK in bounties, especially on level 1 missions and high sec, to making hundreds of thousands every time something kicks over. So I highly recommend carrying one of those.
Warp drive active.
It's funny, somebody's actually talking about skins right now. And apparently the skins you can make yourself are only good for a few days. That's goofy. That's real goofy.
Warp drive active.
This 50 plex is nothing to sneeze at. Like, if we go to the store right here, and we ask the game about, well, it's gonna kick me over to my thing. I mean, 50 plex is about $2.50. So $2.50 for basically nothing. Is kind of depresso, TBH. Also, this is the wreck of an actual ship that you can fly in-game. For scale, there is my ship. Like, that gives you a sense of scale. And this is not even the largest ship in the game.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Oh, I had myself muted. Rip.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alrighty, and we're gonna go to Tevis Jack. Wish I had read any of that.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'm starting to get hungry. I think I'm going to figure out food.
Warp drive active.
Alrighty. Crew, let's see. Yeah, I picked up the crew that outlived that explosion. Pretty massive, whatever it was. I'll see if I can track down the facilities they were sent to, if you can do me a favor. A bunch of pirates have been scavenging the explosion site. Go and take them out for me. It shouldn't be too much trouble for a capsuleer. You might even find some extra information. Hell, you could probably get it done in the time I'll need to look up the rest of this data. Damn legacy systems. Okay, so we got to go find a strange data core in Monarch somewhere. Okay, so back to Monarch.
Warp drive active.
Alright, and we're going to warp to location.
Warp drive active.
You know, I'm not actually hungry, I don't think. And I've got cereal I can eat. Well, I'm going to scavenge this guy first, though. Still not necessarily worth it, but
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Okay. Okay, I found your first guy, but it looks like he's already shipped out again. What a fighter, eh? He's down in the crew manifest as Rhett, and his convoy has him listed under the same handle, so there you go. I'm giving you coordinates to intercept the convoy now. You should be able to catch them before they get too far. Go quick, though. I'm worried that they don't have enough security to deal with the number of rats. Sorry, pirates. Where they headed? Where they're headed. They might need your help.
Warp drive active.
Alrighty. Hey, we got red. Good job, us. We found a corpse. Let's see if we can pick up some goodies out of these, yeah? Not a bad find.
Warp drive active.
Mining agent mission. What the hell did I do that? Okay, man, there's another 200 G's in the grant or in the bank. Dead as he figures. I'll keep the investigation open, but unless something changes, there's little Concord can do. It's got a message from Sister Alitura. I sent her word that I sent her that weird data core you found at the site. It says they weren't able to decipher it. Pity. Still, she's very interested in consulting with you. To do what she wishes. The sisters are good people. Okay, set destination, accept, and start going.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright. I'm gonna actually exit out of this. This is a good place for me to take a break, so this is where I'm going to take a break. I may be back on later tonight. I don't know yet. So, this has been a cool stream. It's been 3 hours of space-themed fun times, and I appreciate all of you that stopped in and chatted. And for those of you that catch this on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all those other good things. Alright, peace out.